What's happening, fans of the internet? My name's Jetstar, and welcome to the video. January. The one time in any new year where you remember all of the events that have happened in the past year and look forward to the new one. A time where you start on your New Year's resolutions that you've planned out at some point in the past year and will work to accomplish them in the new year. Or fail them. Bruh. Everyone goes through this point in the new year where they make these resolutions, but it's either during the first week or a little bit after the first week that they end up just failing these resolutions and don't even try to pick them back up until the next year. I don't know if it's because of the lack of willpower or they don't have what's necessary to accomplish these resolutions or whatever, but I find it a bit sad when it comes to those that make resolutions that are supposed to benefit you in the long run, and they don't even try to give an effort to accomplish these. It's like, guys, come on. Aren't you one of those people with some resolutions? Frick! So when it comes to certain beneficial New Year's resolutions, I have a little trouble accomplishing them. Okay, a bit of trouble. Okay, fine, a lot of trouble. Are we good? And you know what? Why don't I talk about some of the classic New Year's resolutions that people make and give my opinions and standings on 3 of them. Okay, is that good? Can we start the list? Close enough. Now this first one is something that I can easily say that I had trouble with back when I was younger. I had such a hard time organizing that I could literally find an apple in a freezer box and then try to play baseball with it. That's how bad it was. The same goes with time management. Like, I would set a specific time, and either when the time came or like 5 minutes prior to that, I would literally be having a nervous breakdown because of having 4 or 5 other things needed to be done at that same time because they're either late or I planned them at the specific date. Either way, it was a mess. But I could definitely say I've gotten better at it ever since, but not exactly the pinnacle of perfection scale of improvement. So, there's a couple of minor things that need adjusting here and there, but I learn to improve on them as I go on in life. It's just one step at a time, man. I never had any kind of like weight problems or bad eating habits or anything like that. What? What? Okay, fine. Maybe like every once in a while back when I was younger, I dabbled in like a chip bag or a soda or like a candy bag or something like that. But it was never anything like drastic. Okay? You happy now? Nah, but really though, the only thing that would be considered as bad eating habits in my case would mostly be the amount of soda that I drink a day. But I took measurements to change that ages ago. Okay, now, I know this one isn't exactly a common New Year's resolution that people would have, but I figured I would put it in here anyways. I have some fears that I find to be ridiculously difficult to conquer in a short amount of time. Fears like socializing, getting out of my comfort zone, you know, things like that. Okay, I know that those aren't exact fears people would be afraid of, like being afraid of spiders, being afraid of the dark, or heights. Okay, just as a disclaimer, I am insanely terrified of heights, but more on that will be talked about in a different video. Jet? What? Ah! So, yeah. As you can currently see, I'm still working on them. Can we get a cut on that? Whoa, wait a minute. Why is there a 4th one on this list? Wait, why is money problems in this list of resolutions? Okay, I don't have a money problem. Anymore. Fine. We'll talk about this one. Just roll it. Now, back when I was a kid going into being a teenager, I had a bit of a problem when it comes with money. Like, if any of you know the phrase, you'll burn a hole in your pocket, yeah, you would literally see a hole the size of the Grand Canyon in my pockets. That's how bad it was when it came to money. Although I did get better at money management as time progressed. And I learned how to manage my money and invest in things rather than just spending $1 each and every day, so yeah. Well, that about does it for all of the New Year's resolutions that I have trouble with and are still trying to get over. I will talk about a ton more, but I don't want to make this video any longer than it already is. But nonetheless, when it comes to New Year's, it's the one time of the year where we not only look back on the previous year to see how far we grow, but it's also the time where we make goals for ourselves to further improve our skills and our lives towards the future, and become the type of person that we all want to be. Unless, of course, it's illegal. So yeah, New Year's, am I right? One thing I wanted to add in here real quick is that when it comes to New Year's, it could start in one of two ways. It can either be calm and inspire you to get a lot done in the year, or it could be hectic and cause you to have a lot of panic attacks. I find myself going back and forth in this scenario depending on the year, and let me tell you, it takes a lot out of people. Anyways, thank you guys for watching. Let me know in the comments section if any of you have a resolution that you're either working on or having trouble with. I like to see where everyone is at with their resolutions. If you guys liked the video, why not hit that like button and subscribe for more, and maybe even hit the bell for future uploads. If you want to know what I'm up to, or want to know of any events that I announce, feel free to follow me on Twitter at Jetstar64YT. Anyways, thank you guys for watching, and shoot for the stars.